Well, I guess if I'm making this video, it means the honeymoon's over. The bubble has burst. And it's painful to make this video because I love Thailand. Like I said before, I want to end up here, but there are some things I absolutely hate about Thailand. And we're going to talk about some of them. I actually started making this video 3 days ago after an incident happened, and it was a very angry video, and I decided I needed to take a couple of days and cool off and talk about them rationally and not with any emotion behind it. So that's what this is going to be. Like I said, I love Thailand. I love the Thai people. Just some things I just don't understand. So to start off, I absolutely hate the traffic here in Thailand, and to go with that, I hate the amount of motorbikes here in Thailand. And I understand it's not only a Thailand problem. This is all over Southeast Asia, but particularly here, motorcycles will do anything they can to get to the front of the line, including weaving through traffic and driving on the sidewalks. And that's not an everyday occurrence, but you will eventually see someone driving on the sidewalk with people walking on the sidewalk and motorcycles parking on the sidewalks. It's just crazy to me. But I mean, that's the way it is here in Thailand and other Southeast Asian countries. So it's definitely not a game changer. It's not going to kill your vacation unless you get run over by a motorcycle on the sidewalk or run over by someone on the streets, because there are quite a few people, Thai people, driving without licenses. So it's definitely one of those things you have to be careful of in Thailand. Next up, the exposed electric wires and phone wires here in Thailand. You got this beautiful view of this spectacular temple, and you got these lines that are all in the way. Now, I know Thailand is making an effort to bury all of those lines, get them under the ground, because not only are they an eyesore, but they're also a danger. I've seen several times where I've been walking and you can't help but walk under the lines, but there'll be a stray line just dangling down, cut in the path of the walkway, and I'm always afraid that I'm going to get electrocuted, especially if I'm running around with an umbrella during the rainy season. I'm afraid my umbrella's going to touch that line and I'm going to get electrocuted. So that's another thing I absolutely hate. But look at that stunning view. Next up is the Smoky season. This one is mostly in the north. Chiang Mai, Chiang Rai, those areas up there. During February, March, April, and into May, the farmers burn their crops, and there's typically fires in the mountains. So, and not to mention, not only in Thailand do the farmers burn their crops, but the countries around Thailand burn their crops. And since Chiang Mai is kind of a valley, all of that kind of wafts in and just sits over Chiang Mai, and it's amazing the difference in the air during the Smoky season. I did not think it was that big a deal until I walked out and could not see the mountains from my condo or from the mall. And then you actually start realizing that, yeah, your throat's a little scratchy and your nose is a little stopped up. So burning season is horrible. If they could get rid of burning season here, it would probably help. The amount of cars create pollution, and then you add the burning on top of that, and the pollution in the air during February, March, April, May is just horrendous. It's just so bad. So that's another thing I hate about Thailand is the burning season. While I'm here, the next thing I hate about Thailand is Thai time. I think because Thais are so relaxed and laid back, um, the issue of being on time and starting something on time is not that big a deal to them. But being from the West, I always prided myself on trying to be early, and if I wasn't early, I was late. So to be in a country where, yeah, class might start 15 minutes late and it's no big deal, or um, you have an appointment at a certain time and that appointment time comes and goes and you're still waiting. It's just very foreign to me. So I'm not very fond of Thai time. All right, for anyone who stayed around long enough to find out what started this whole thing off, why I'm making this video, it's actually a couple of things that happened over the span of the time I've been here. I have Thai friends here and mentioned that I wanted fried fish, which I love, especially the way they do it here in Thailand. So some folks told me, we know the perfect place. So they took me to this place. It's a river, and kind of on the side of this river in the water, there are these platforms that you sit on, and the kids can play in the water, and you can get your food served to you on that platform. Well, we go out, we're sitting on the platform, we order food. I ordered fish. It was about 250 baht per fish. Most of us had the fish. There were some beers that were brought out. And when it was time, 2 or 3 hours later, to get the bill, they brought the bill out and handed the bill to me. And I'm thinking, oh, am I supposed to look up my part of it and then pay? Well, no. They expected me to pay the whole bill, which turned out to be about 2,500 baht. And I was not expecting that. And I thought, okay, I did ask for the fish, so we are here because of me. So maybe that was why they expected me to pay. So, okay, I pay. And I asked one of my friends later when we were off to the side, and she said, well, you are the American. You have more money than all of us, so we thought you were going to pay. And I said, oh, okay. Okay. I wasn't expecting that, but okay, this time, that's fine. Well, last week, we were all sitting around at one of my friends' massage clinic, and we decided to have something delivered, food delivered. So we all ordered food, and mind you, it wasn't expensive. It was probably 500 baht. But when it was time to pay, when the guy brought our food, they were like, it's 500 baht. And I'm like, for my part? And they said, no, the whole thing is 500 baht. And so I ended up paying it. I know I probably shouldn't, but I ended up paying it. So I don't like looking like an ATM. I don't like feeling like an ATM. I don't like feeling it taken advantage of. At no point while hanging out with my Thai friends has any of them ever paid the whole bill. I understand that, we make more money than they do. But that's one of the things I hate about Thailand is foreigners are looked at like ATMs. Not all the time, not in every circumstance, but there are times when that is the case, and at least that's what I've run into. So there you have it. That's what started this whole I hate Thailand, or what I hate in Thailand. I don't hate Thailand. I love Thailand. I can't wait to move here. But there you go. That's the problem. That was what started this whole thing off. Anyway, thanks for sticking around to the end. If you like the video, please like and subscribe. Leave a comment. You know, hit the notification bell so you're notified whenever I put out a new video. Thanks for coming, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.